I'm very big on packaging in the sense that, particularly for commodity, even finished goods, because I keep studying how packaging affects the quality of product. In this video, I'll be talking about packaging and labeling. So there are two parts to it: packaging and labeling. I'm very big on packaging in the sense that, particularly for commodity, even finished goods, because I keep studying how packaging affects the quality of product. Let me give you an example. If you are exporting product, let me see if I have any of those products here. I don't. I'm trying to look at my office to see if I can locate a product. Sometimes you see a product and the product has a window on it. The product has a window. Let me show you this, but what I'm trying to explain does not affect this. I don't know if you can see this. If you look at this product, between this blue, around this place, is transparent. That's a window. So when you buy plantain chips, for example, a lot of plantain chips you can see through. See through on plantain chips is not good. It's not a good package. When you see through, let me tell you what it does. What it does is that seeing through on plantain chips, plantain chips is made from plantain fried in oil, right? Because it's fried in oil, exposure of that oil to UV ray, that ultraviolet ray, we mean oxidation of the oil. So the more it's exposed, the more the oil undergo oxidation. And that makes the oil become rancid. If you taste it, you can feel the oil in your tongue. Rancid. And that deteriorates the product. Now, this affects the shelf life of that product. That's how important packaging is. That affects the shelf life. Now, that's the reason why people buy plantain chips. And sometimes you're wondering the oil is this. You just have different complaints. Because the people packaging don't understand the implication. So the way they package it does not allow it to last long. If you're now thinking of export, it's going to take days, weeks in transit. It's going to take days, weeks in transit. It's going to take days, weeks in transit. The question is, if it's taking days and weeks in transit, what that means is that the product is likely going to get damaged before it arrives at the destination. The product is going to get damaged before it arrives at the destination, or deteriorate before it arrives at the destination. Many people, I wrote a book. I wrote two books, actually. One is Export Product Atlas. Let me show you. Export Product Atlas. And then Processed Food Export Atlas. This Export Product Atlas. Then we have Processed Food Export Atlas. So if you look at this product has 20 agro commodity. 20 agro commodity. Let me show only my face. Okay, let me put side by side and say, okay, I think it's clearer now. You see? This Export Product Atlas. Export Product Atlas. One of the reasons for writing this book, and I will show you the second one very soon, is called the Processed Food Export Atlas. Processed Food Export Atlas. One of the reasons for writing this book is because of packaging, because it has a whole section. So this book, for example, has 10 It talks about 10 areas. It talks about 10 areas that you need to consider when you are dealing with a product. And it covers agro-commodity like cashew, ginger, gum arabic, sesame seed. Then you now have another one, processed food export data. This is like times 2 in thickness. Look at the thickness. See the thickness. See the thickness. This one contains 30 products. 30 products. Processed food export atlas. 30 products. What is the difference? This one is processed food. Spices, roasted cashew nut, roasted peanut. This one contains raw cashew nut, raw peanut. This one contains processed cashew nut, processed peanut, processed packaged jollof rice, packaged fried rice, plantain chips, potato chips, cassava chips. 30 different processed foods. Now, why is this important? Each of them have something on packaging and labeling. Packaging and labeling. The way you package and label the product is important. For example, if you are doing finished goods and it's food item, the name of the product, the nutritional fact, the constituent, the barcode, the best before date, the batch number, the address of the manufacturer, the way the food is to be prepared, when it should be eaten, if it's GMO, you need to indicate if it's GMO. Why is all this important? All these are important because it helps to be able, all these are important because it helps to be able to ensure that every information that a buyer or a consumer require regarding that product are completely stated, are adequately provided and stated. Are adequately provided and stated. Because that is needed for them to take a decision if they are buying. So let me show you this product I was trying to show you before. Look at this product, for example. This part. So you can see the nutritional fact. Nutritional fact somewhere there. I'm trying to see if I can expand it. Nutritional fact, ingredient, preparation of use, preparation for use, how to use, manufacture date, best before date, batch number, processed and packaged by, manufactured by, marketed by rather, contact, barcode. Can you see all of them? Can you see? That is labeling. That's how important labeling is. And it's important whoever you are selling to is comfortable what is buying from you because you have adequately labeled it in a way that you provided all the information it required to take an informed decision whether it's buying your product or not. So thank you very much. Okay, before I round off, for agri-commodity, I've done finished good. For agri-commodity, labeling is not very detailed. The buyer will provide the information, but it's not very detailed on the way labeling is done. But what I want to say about agricultural commodity is the bagging you are using. Confirm if it's PP bag, if you can use polypropylene bag, if you can use regular nylon bag. Do your research to be sure which one keep the product in peak condition to the export market. Thank you very much. See you in the next video and bye-bye.